This year, the Monash Law Faculty celebrates the 20th anniversary of Monash University's Castan Centre for Human Rights Law. Established in the Monash Faculty of Law in the decade after the landmark Mabo No. 2 decision, in which the late Ron Castan played an inspiring and leading role, the Castan Centre has an acknowledged track record as one of the leading human rights law centres in the Southern Hemisphere. Monash Law is proud to continue Ron Castan's passion and legacy through the work of the Castan Centre, with ongoing support from his family, friends and associates. Many of Australia's leading academic human rights lawyers have led and been involved with the Castan Centre in the last 20 years, including past leaders, directors and interim directors, such as Professor David Kinley, Professor Sarah Joseph and Associate Professor Julie Debeljak. Today, the Castan Centre has new leadership and direction under its Director, Professor the Honourable Kevin Bell, and Deputy Director, Dr. Ron Lee-Sifris. In 20 years, the Castan Centre and its members have expanded the number and diversity of human rights subjects in Monash law courses, collaborated with leading international organisations such as the UN and DFAT, engaged in human rights training in Australia and the Indo-Pacific region, pioneered a series of human rights internships and now new clinics, established human rights scholarship as a core research strength for Monash University and Monash Law, and raised awareness of human rights globally through annual conferences, regular newsletters, periodic reports, and webinars in the era of COVID. Monash Law's mission is to be a leading international clinical and digital law school committed to access to justice in Australia and the Indo-Pacific region. Our bedrock access to justice mission is exemplified most recently in our clinical guarantee for law students in pro bono clinics, our establishment of Elios Justice as a region-first hub for research, advocacy and casework on capital punishment in Asia, and our long-standing involvement through the Castan Centre in human rights. Indeed, after 20 years, the Castan Centre is the jewel in the crown of Monash Law's passionate and active commitment to access to justice for the most vulnerable, disadvantaged, marginalised and voiceless members of communities whose rights are abused or threatened in Australia and globally. We look forward to the next 20 years of the Castan Centre with much pride, hope and anticipation in doing human rights education, training, scholarship and engagement that matters in the advancing of human rights of all peoples.